You are listening to the Coins, Currency, and American History podcast, presented by Littleton Coin Company. Every great civilization leaves behind its ruins, its art, and its heroes. But the story of America can be told through something smaller, something we can hold in our hands. A coin. Coins are the fingerprints of a nation. This is the story of the United States of America. From colonies to social experiment to global economic leader. Episode 17. Gold Rushes, Silver Booms, and New U.S. Mints. It started quietly in 1799. A 12-year-old farm boy named Conrad Reed went fishing in Meadow Creek, North Carolina. He pulled out a 17-pound yellow rock, which his family used as a doorstop. It was years before anyone realized the yellow rock was gold. Once they did, word spread like wildfire. Farmers began panning streams across their land. The Carolina Gold Rush became the first in American history. But it was far from the last. 30 years later, in 1829, gold appeared near Dahlonega, Georgia. Miners rushed to the hills, seeking their fortunes. The Philadelphia Mint could no longer handle all the raw gold arriving from the South. So in 1835, Congress authorized new branch mints. And for the first time, American coins bore mint marks. Charlotte, North Carolina opened in 1838. It struck its coins with the C mint mark. Dahlonega, Georgia struck coins with a D. New Orleans handled both gold and silver, marking them with the O mint mark, eagerly sought by collectors today. Meanwhile, coins struck at the original Philadelphia Mint were still struck without mint mark. In time, that would change. But it would take a century, and not one, but 2 world wars before the P mint mark of Philadelphia would appear. The early gold half-eagles struck at Charlotte and Dahlonega tell the tale of those southern discoveries. Their small mintages and distinctive southern gold give them a special place in numismatic history. The story jumped west in 1848. On January 24th, carpenter James Marshall saw shiny flakes in the mill race at Sutter's Mill. The California Gold Rush exploded. More than 80,000 49ers arrived in 1849 alone. Ships crowded San Francisco Bay. New towns appeared almost overnight. At first, private assayers like Moffett & Company turned dust into usable coins, but the government soon saw the need for an official mint on the West Coast. The San Francisco Mint opened in 1854. In its first year, it produced more than $4 million worth of gold coins. Most were $20 double eagles bearing the new S mint mark. Gold fever was still hot in 1859 when the Comstock lode was discovered east of the Sierras in Nevada. And while it wasn't gold, it turned into the richest silver deposit ever found in the United States. However, hauling the ore all the way to San Francisco proved costly and dangerous. So in 1870, the Carson City Mint began operations. Its CC mint mark soon became famous and inexorably linked to the American West. The facility struck Morgan silver dollars, half dollars, and gold coins, all straight from Comstock ore. The rushes kept coming. Gold showed up near Pikes Peak in Colorado in 1858. Idaho and Montana followed in the early 1860s. The Black Hills yielded ore in 1874. The Klondike Rush arrived in 1896. The Colorado discovery prompted Congress to authorize the Denver Mint in 1862. It opened first as an assay office, but gained full branch mint status in 1906. Denver struck both gold and silver with the D mark. By then, the old Dahlonega Mint had closed, and the new Denver D took its place in history. 6 branch mints in all: Charlotte, Dahlonega, New Orleans, San Francisco, Carson City, and Denver, born because miners needed official places to convert raw metal into coins they could spend. The 9 gold and silver rushes supplied the metal, and that metal built railroads and cities. It also created an entire new series of American coins, and today they are eagerly sought by collectors, both for their precious metal in which they were struck and as tangible pieces of America's westward expansion. Wars and panics came and went. The gold and silver never stopped flowing. The economy continued to grow. New coins reached pockets from one coast to the other. But the new wealth and westward growth only intensified America's regional tensions. In the next episode of Coins, Currency, and American History, political fireworks, conflicting visions, violence erupts in the halls of Congress. The debate over slavery tears the nation apart. Next time, A Nation Divided. We hope you've enjoyed this episode of the Coins, Currency, and American History podcast presented by Littleton Coin Company. You can find out more about coins and currency in our free Learn Center at www.littletoncoin.com/learn. It's filled with fascinating facts about U.S. coins, world coins, ancient coins, paper money, and more, as well as helpful tips for collectors of all levels. You'll even find free collector guides, checklists, and virtual albums to help you get started and keep track of your growing collection. And while you're there, be sure to check out our online store. Visit www.littletoncoin.com today.